That was an incredibly scuffed intro. Welcome, everybody, to another Escape Route stream. The most likely second to last before the end of the year. Tomorrow is my 10-year anniversary live streaming on YouTube. I thought it was my 10-year anniversary last year, but it was going into my 10th year. It is actually my 10th anniversary live streaming tomorrow. And what have I achieved in that time? Let's not think about it. Let's jump right into the Switch menu. Switch to menu. Actually, let's jump right into Mado Monogatari. So, first up, what is this? This is... Oh, camera's doing something weird in here. This is Mado Monogatari, Fear and the Wondrous Labyrinth. A key for this game was provided by the publisher. Let's see if I can find that text that's supposed to be on screen for that. So very well prepared today. No, I don't have it. Okay. Add text GDI. A key for this game. Hey, look at that. A bit big. Why is it so big? Yeah. There we go. Fulfilling my responsibilities as a content creator. Right. Let's start over. I could just cut the start off the stream and just pretend that this is another Escape Route stream. Thank you very much for joining. Today we are playing Fear and the Wondrous Labyrinth. It is the latest entry in the Mado Monogatari series. I was provided a key by Idea Factory. Thank you very much for the key. So, you're probably aware of this, but in case you're not, I will let you in on a little secret. One of the worst kept secrets in video game history. Mado Monogatari is the reason why Puyo Puyo exists. So if you like the puzzle game Puyo Puyo, it spawned from Mado Monogatari. The series was developed by a company named Compile. Around about, 1998? The Puyo Puyo franchise was handed over to Sega. Sega put all development on Puyo Puyo titles going forwards to Sonic Team. And the first fully Sega Sonic Team developed Puyo Puyo game was Puyo Puyo Fever, if I am not mistaken. There was one Mado Monogatari game in 2005 for Japanese cell phones that was not developed by Compile, who now go by the name Compile Heart. Then there was one developed in sort of 2013, 24? It might be when the PC version came out. Called Sorcery Saga, Curse of the Curry God? I think. And then this brand new entry in the series, a whopping 10, 11 years after that one. It seems you are able to take the promotion exam. What will you do? So, promotion exam. Let me tell you how I got here. I've been playing this game for... Let's have a look at my save file, so you can get an idea. 3 hours and 6 minutes. Or 3 hours and 32 minutes, apparently. So I've been playing this game for 3.5 hours. And I can become the next level of mage. I'm level 13. The majority of my team members are level 13, but I just recently got Esker, who I have not had a chance to level up yet. So 13, 13, 12, 12. As you play through this game, you get a grimoire that you fill in, and in order to get to the next page of the grimoire now, I need to get a promotion. Once I get a promotion, then I will be able to fill in another page of circles. These are earned by spending LP, or Linkin Parks, up there at the top. Or they can be earned that you also have to spend gold to unlock them as well. If we spend gold and spend LP, we can unlock these things, but I've already unlocked everything here. In order to unlock the next page of stuff, I need to do the promotion exam. So it's time to take the promotion exam. And then as we're getting into this, the exam is to battle Professor Rivan. Yes, that's Busty Teacher. Yeah, she's alright. She's also a bit of a ditz, but a bit of a clumsy stupid. So it shouldn't be too difficult to beat her. So what kind of game is Mado Monogatari? Officially on paper, it's a dungeon crawler, but it's not really a dungeon crawler. It's a dungeon crawler with JRPG mechanics. Welcome, Fuzzy Bola. Happy early Puyo 35th anniversary. That hadn't even occurred to me. This came out just in time for a 35th anniversary as well, which is fun. Okay. Get rid of that Puyo. Can we do any specials yet? No. We got the wrong orbs. Oh shit. That's okay, I got my mage in my team. I pretty much told them to exclusively heal me. Oh, there we go, that's Teach. Rest is pretty straightforward then. And I was trying to switch lock-on with the right stick. It's ZR. So yeah, dungeon crawler on paper, but officially kind of like an action JRPG. It's all over the place. At the usual situation when I request a key for a game and then find out I don't like it. And that happened with this game for a good 2.5 hours before it finally clicked. It took a while. Oh, we can go to other places besides the tower now. That's nice. Well, actually, we can go to other places inside the tower as well. Move to 11th floor. 11! Oh dear. Okay. Oh, there's traps now. Interesting. Teleporters. So when you attack a Puyo, you enter the battle mode. Ah, man. It was dark. Why are her arms missing? Oh, are they? Oh, she's holding them behind her back. Looks like she doesn't have any arms there for a moment. So this is currently available for Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, but it's coming to Steam next year. Compile was running a closed beta for this on PC, Idea Factory, and I requested access to that. I had totally forgotten that when this launched on Switch, I had requested the key then. I had completely forgotten. And then when the key came through for this, was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't get the closed beta on PC, because I wouldn't be able to show you gameplay. If I had been given access to the closed beta, I wouldn't be able to show you the game. I think I have to wait for my character to flash, yeah, and then I can do it. Water Blast! We can do a special. So I can't vouch for how well this runs on the original Switch, but I can't imagine it's very resource intensive. Running on the Switch too here. Runs very nicely. No issues, no qualms, but I would love to see this on PC with a higher resolution and greater internal rendering resolution. But luckily, it's coming to PC next year, so I'll probably pick it up then. I'm not opposed to playing games on Switch and Switch 2, but I really do want to play this on PC when it comes out. I have a great deal of excitement for that version. Yeah, this runs great on Switch 2, no issues. And yeah, okay, I've seen every room on this floor. Next floor. What I really like about this is it's a dungeon crawler that lets you save every floor. So if you end up doing something you regret, you end up dying and losing half your money, you can wind back. Now that might be considered making the game too easy. Oh, water and mist. Oh, this game has classes as well. Like when you start the game, you pick your class you want to be out of, like, I think it's about 4 options. I picked the one that specializes in both magic and physical attacks. But you can change it. You can go to an NPC that will allow you to change your class. You can also pay to respec. So if you don't like how you've put your stats together, get a respec. But so far I've had no need to do that. Like I can pretty much bumble my way through most fights. I did start on normal and then drop down to easy for there was a boss fight that absolutely reamed me, and it was get good at the game or lower its difficulty. And it was, yeah, okay, lower its difficulty. Spirit Away Kurt. Oh, Skeleton Tea! Skeleton Tea is a minor enemy. We met the Skeleton Tea earlier in this game. When I say we, I mean I did. Recording gameplay footage. Because basically, what happened was I planned to do this for a Sushi Bites. I started writing a script, I started recording gameplay footage, and then you know exactly what time of year it is. It's the Christmas season, or Happy Holidays if you prefer. There's a problem with that. That time of the year is incredibly busy. You can sort of end up in a situation where there's not enough time to get anything done. Much less something that, you know, requires thought and time spent writing and time spent editing. I still intend to do a Sushi Bites on this. but there was I think it was about a month and a half window to get content out for this. And ultimately, I had to make a decision. Do I slave away on an episode of Sushi Bites that might not be very good because I've had to rush it? Or do I play the game on live stream instead? And I ultimately settled for play the game on live stream instead, at least for now. You can get a very good idea what this game is like from my gameplay. And the benefit of me live streaming from being a few hours in is that you get to see what this game is like once you've bought a couple of upgrades, you fought a couple of bosses, you got a bit more stuff available to you. Roll map. Start. Got everything on this floor. I suspect I can fall off areas with no walls. I'm not going to test that theory. I'm just going to assume that's the case. So, it's almost 2026. I'm not ready for that. I'd like to redo 2025, please. With what I know now. There are certainly things I would change about how I've gone about this year. Right. You may have noticed my character just said, getting tired. There's the VT or Vitals gauge in the top left when we're exploring. And if that falls down to 0, you pass out and you essentially get kicked out of the dungeon. Now, you can find collectible VT balls, like those HP balls I just collected. Oh, there we go. There was one. But it very slightly refills the gauge. However, exploring, you'll find Hurry. And Hurry will refill your gauge. In some ways, this is a war of attrition. It's battling through a dungeon, whittling down your resources until you don't have anything left. Oh, that's it. I'm out of dungeon treasure keys now. Floor dowsing. I may as well use that. So floor dowsing, it's a single use. And what it does is it just marks the entire map for you, including enemies and items. And the moment I pick up a lot of those when I'm exploring, and I'm not throwing them away, and I'll show the reason why I'm not throwing them away when we get out of this dungeon. There's actually a very good reason not to throw them. The short of it is, any items we've got that we don't want to keep for whatever reason, we can use in essentially like item synthesis and in growing fruits and vegetables. The fastest way to make money in this game is to fish. At least that I've discovered so far. There's no exhaustion, there's no restrictions to fishing in this game. Just the better the rod you have, the better the things you can catch. Fish do take up an inventory slot, of course. But you can sell them to any Momomo that you find in a dungeon. Shout outs to everybody's favorite shopkeeper, Momomo. And they're worth, like, I think it's 500 gold a shot. Which is pretty nuts. And this music here is almost very Memories of Puyo Puyo, which is why I played that on the intro to the stream. Like, they took all the correct musical cues. You can tell this was Compile Heart and related assisting studios making a Mado Monogatari game that they would want to make, stuck without, you know, Ali, Draco, Rulu. But we have Ali, Draco, and Rulu right here. This game is definitely Puyo Puyo and Mado Monogatari. Puyo Puyo Mado Monogatari in spirit. Price synthesis box. Does that just give me a surprise item? Synthesize using items in your bag. No, it just opens the synthesis menu. Oh! Oh! You have to be really specific with your aiming. You mess up on aiming your magic, you waste your MP. I've just noticed that the ring around your character refills, and when that refills, that's when you can do a special again. So there is actually a visual indicator to that. I only just noticed. That's handy. I knew that you glowed when you could do your special move again, but I didn't realize the ring around your character refills. In my head, I'm playing this right, and Thea is Al, Esker is Draco. I forget her name, but the cute blue head mage with us is either Rulu on account of the blue hair, or is Witch. I mean, she's not an Ojo-sama, so that makes her maybe more Witch than anything else. But Esker is clearly meant to be Draco, because when you first meet her, she eats curry and shoots fire out of her mouth while doing the Draco pose where she puts her arms behind herself. And it was so blatant that she's essentially an XP for Draco in this game. My bag is getting kind of full now. Oh! Oh! This game definitely opens up. A few hours in, you get access to like extra classes that unlock stuff in the grimoire, and once you unlock that, like fishing, growing crops, game like massively opens up at that point. It's a shame Sorcery Saga on PC has such an awful port that there's divide by zero errors when trying to access different floors in the dungeon. Since I was really getting into that on a live stream earlier this year, and just the crashes were unbearable. This, however, I have yet to have any sort of touch wood, yet to have any sort of like significant crash or failure of any kind. Very satisfied with this game's performance, at least on Switch 2. I mean, I can't vouch for how it works on Switch 1. I don't use my Switch 1 anymore. Nice complex floor. If we go around in this order, then we get to experience everything and end with the exit. Getting tired. I have another rotten curry. It's under consumable. Hey, Johnny! HP recovery down, but it's fine. I have a mage with me to heal me, so it's fine. How's it going, Johnny? Coming up to 2026. This is the year we will make it, everyone. This is the year of our victory. This is the year we win. Whatever it is we're trying to do, we'll pull it off in 2026, I promise. I am really competing with this game a little bit, still, aren't I? Here we go. Item transfer device. Yes, okay, let's send, like, resources. So, items used for synthesis. Not going to synthesize anything while I'm in here. That's cleared up some backspace. Getting a year older tomorrow, so ordering a succulent Chinese meal. Yes. You're in Korea, so it's a year older on every New Year, isn't it? As opposed to the day you were necessarily born. Unless you were actually born on New Year's Eve. And I'm, like, completely off the mark. Ah, you're in the... Why did I think you were in Korea? Birthday to... 2 days before the New Year. You probably have the same thing I get. Because my birthday is, like, early in January. Right after Christmas, essentially. You end up getting family members who either cheap out on getting you a birthday present, or who combine presents together. Oh, it's your Christmas and New Year present because they're so close together. Ah, you lived in Korea for a year. I knew you were in Korea at one point, so that'll be why. So I'm not going batshit insane, loony, crazy. There was some basis, in fact. Some. A little bit. Alright. Been a long day. I was up since 5:30. I'm going to be up since 5:30 tomorrow as well. That's good. But it has happened. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There we go. Managed to get both of them with the Shining Lance. Each attack has kind of like a range in which it works. You could line up two enemies. If two enemies were still alive, I could line up both enemies into the range of my attack and hit them both at the same time. I would say me neither, but I live stream. I must at least like being the center of attention a little bit. Otherwise I wouldn't do this, would I? But no, I know where you're coming from. Quite often I don't like being the birthday boy because I feel like there's other people that probably deserve the attention a little bit more. But I think that just comes from, like, a confidence thing. Like, if you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself. I don't. Walking pad. That really is a good shout. The red teleport. I need to find it to get to the exit. Okay. The exit is behind a red teleport. Hope we had a good Xmas. Thank you very much, Jacob. Same to you. I'm glad to be on the other side of it. Not that it was particularly bad or anything. It's just, during that sort of period of time, a lot of things are shut. A lot of shops are shut. A lot of businesses are not operating. Things are kind of getting back to normal. Generally speaking, everything goes back to normal around about sort of like 5th of January. Over here. Bullet is happy to be on the other side. I know that feel. I was trying to work out today when my next payday will be. And I think it will probably be about the 3rd or 4th of January. If I'm counting correctly, it might not be. I looked on the website for the payslips, and it's not like abundantly clear when the next payday is. At least trying to figure it out. It's a bit tricky. Oh. Hi. Everybody's low on health now. It's about time I do something about that. Now, I could use my items, or I could come here to skills, and because I unlocked healing for fear, I could just use my heal spell. It eats into my MP a little bit. While I'm here, have I got something to raise, yeah, Hermit Water. Let's get that onto Lena. How's work been? Work started out really boring. I couldn't get a feel for it. I wasn't enjoying it. There's big periods of downtime with nothing to do. I've started to kind of get a feel for work. I like it now. You never really do love what you do for a job, generally speaking. But I like my job. Let's put it this way. I like that I have a job. I like that my job involves talking to a lot of customers and getting to know people. That I really do enjoy. And given that I get paid to do it, that is an adequate usage of my time. Work at the moment is the right balance. I spend more time at home than I do at work. It would be nice to pick up some more hours maybe in the new year. But as it currently stands, I'm happy to have a lot of time available outside of work, because this time of year it's been very tricky with so much going on constantly. There hasn't really been any respite. Starting to get a bit bored of fighting the same enemy types now. Oh, I love that noise Skeleton Team makes. It is crazy to play like a modern Mado Monogatari game that has Puyos in it, that has Mado Monogatari characters in it, like actual classic characters, like Skeleton T, and Owlbear, and Tsuketadara, and I think Zo Daimeo is in this as well. I haven't met him yet. I haven't met Owlbear yet. I've met Skeleton T. Carbuncle is, of course, in this as well, which is super cool. Carbuncle and the Puyo, which is really quite surprising. I don't know what deal Idea Factory made with Sega to get classic Mado Monogatari / Puyo Puyo characters in here, but they did strike some sort of deal, because Sega is in the special thanks. A Mimic! Oh, I think this might be the first Mimic I fought. I'm not sure. Not sure I'm ready to fight a Mimic. I might have just screwed myself. Now I know this game has Mimics, I'm gonna be more cautious about opening chests. Who am I kidding? I'm still going to open every chest. I'm like Frieren. I'm going to open every chest I see, regardless if it's obviously a Mimic or not. Oh. There we go. He took a while to kill. So, who's low on health? Oh no. Lena managed to heal everyone. Good job, Lena. No space in my bag. Okay. Pickled Scallions is 300 HP. Bit of an overkill. Use a Hermit Water on Lena. Use a Hermit Water on me. Hermit Water on Eska. That's cleared up some spots. Got lots of cooking and synthesis ingredients, so let's pop one portable transfer device. Drop all our synthesis items. Transfer is Y. Yeah. That has cleared our bag storage all the way down to 55. Now I've got a bit of space to work with again. Got him. Really surprised to find myself just enjoying a dungeon crawler, because they're normally well outside my wheelhouse. I think it's the license, the publisher, the classic Puyo characters, just how much this really, like, it understood the assignment. The assignment, of course, being make a Mado Monogatari game. Level 20, that's nuts. I don't even have to be in this dungeon currently. All I had to do was unlock this level of the dungeon. I figure it's worth setting a new highest floor record. I was hoping I'd find a floor with a fishing hole on it while exploring. Make some money. Usually a floor with a fishing hole has a Momomo on it. If I can sell the fish. It's funny, can't stand this genre normally, but I think it's something about it being Puyo Jason. Level 19 for Shazo, or should I say, Will. Yeah, that's everything. Very simple floor. See? Can I do anything in the Grimoire now? Yes. Okay. LP10. There's assignments to clear first. Of course there is. Can't unlock anything in the Grimoire. Just wailing on the enemy like that. Don't have any more dungeon keys. Right, next time I enter a dungeon, I need to make sure I've just like farmed a lot of fish in advance. Bought more dungeon keys. Not that the loot out of the dungeon key chest has been all that good so far, but it's the principle. How do I know I'm not walking past really good loot this time? I like the idea of just the skeletons running around and just pouring hot tea on everybody. The joke is on us. That tea is made with used tea bags. Fun meal time. Oh no, I don't want to be someone's meal. Is that a white Puyo? There's traps on the floor in the arena as well. It's the first time I've seen traps on the floor during a battle. Level 19, level 21. Probably going to want to heal for the next fight. Health is getting scary low now. If my health goes down to 0, that's it. I get kicked out of the dungeon, I lose half my money. I certainly don't have time to lose all my money. I was gonna heal, wasn't I? Oh dear. Oh, that's alright. It looks like I maybe picked up some balls between the fights. Lena's leveled up. Oh, they're the ones setting the trap. Oh, I see. Ah. My bar refills faster if I stay still. My special recovers faster if I stay. It recovers slowly if I'm attacking or doing another action. Hey, this is one with a fishing hole on it. Perfect. Oh, mini mackerel's worth 500. So this, you hold A while you're inside the zone, and you catch. The squid is rather easy, so I'll show you. I'll show you the mini mackerel if that one comes up. So I hold A while it's in the zone. And then you let go when it's no longer in the zone. And you just work its health bar all the way down. And this is the fastest way to make money that I've found so far in this game. As these can be sold to Momomo. Or the school shop. You're doing this outside of the school. Can't remember how much a dungeon key is, but I remember them being a little bit expensive. Getting really tired. Okay. Again, I don't mind. Having HP recovery go down. And that doesn't really bother me. Because I've got mages keeping me healed. I've got healing magic available. Sushi Sunshine!
Sushi Sunshine! Sushi Sunshine!
How's it going, Sushi? I think you'd get a kick out of this. This is an entry in the Mado Monogatari series, which is a series of RPGs, dungeon crawler RPGs, that were released for like the PC-98 and the MSX and a bunch of other old Japanese computers. There were also a couple of entries on the Mega Drive, Game Gear, Super Nintendo. There's one on the Sega Saturn. The series was originally developed by Compile Heart and published by Sega. Sega took the Puyo Puyo license with them, the puzzle game, which was a spin-off of Mado Monogatari. And then the Mado Monogatari license sort of stayed in limbo for a while. There were a couple of games here and there. This is the first new game in the series for 11 years. And they managed to get permission to use the Puyos, Carbuncle, and a bunch of other characters from the original Mado Monogatari and Puyo Puyo. Characters, no, not Magic Son Goku Nightbot. He is not in Mado Monogatari. Owlbear, Skeleton T, Suke Tadara, he's the ballet fish, the fish that does ballet. Puyo. Water and ice. Hold on, don't I have something for that? Yeah. Magic time. Why did she look sad? Oh, she's low on health. Hold on. I got plenty of juice in me. Do some healing. No, I haven't seen the clip yet. If you sent it in the Discord in the channel, I probably missed it because I've been very busy. You know, the past like week. But feel free to like reply to it and at me on Discord. Or, like, send it to me in DM or something. The Ice Spice SpongeBob song is good. How's it going, Lizard? That song is good. That song is fire. That song be fire. Right. Yay, the fruits are done. Hard melon, moon banana, single grapes. Right, so this is the cultivation. Stuff that you don't need, you can use as fertilizer. And some of these items, like the surprise synthesis box, you know, well, actually, that one's not very good. Portable transfer device? No. Some of these are worth more than others. I won't ever need to synthesize something while I'm in a dungeon. Portable transfer devices. Pickled scallions. Moon banana. Level 1 allies. Revives an ouchied team member. Maybe only one. Apple juice and pickled scallions are kind of useful, but then again, I got a lot of pickled scallions. I do have healing. Curries, we're fine. I can get rid of my ingredients. Use them as fertilizer. Mysterious slime is worth a lot. Let's have a look at the chat. Most seriously, I heard Mochi sound like Shotomate kudasai! She wasn't angry or anything. She was just worried and panicked a bit. The real voice slipped through. Can I get that green? Light blue seed, angular seed, round seed, neck roll. Yeah, okay. That'll give us some good fruit, I hope. Right, cooking. I think I got rid of most of my ingredients. Yeah. But I don't have all the stuff for cooking curry anyway. Yes, I saw you posted the screenshot of like the now prepare for your owls, which is as far as I got. That means you fought the dragon. Like, for me, that was hype. That boss fight was absolutely hype. It was a good game for them to have given away for free over Christmas. I'm still hoping that Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be like the final giveaway over Christmas on Epic Games Store. I've kind of held off playing that because, you know, there hasn't been a convenient way for me to play it. So I'm hoping that does end up being the freebie. Battle should have had phases and the ending felt super rushed. Yeah. I can see that. Oh, it's a mimic. Or a mimic cat, I think they're called. Yes. Fire burst. Didn't get to use this one before. Officially slimmed down 21 kilograms. I'm proud of you. Maybe next year, I will finally get my year of extreme weight loss. Seeds and cooking apparatus. My MP has been stolen. Dickhead. Water and ice. Hold on. Oh, never mind. That's Lena's combination, but we already killed all the enemies. Pure spite. Yeah, I know that feel. My dad, he's lost a lot of weight. His advice was always losing weight needs to taste better than food, basically. Losing the weight has to taste better. I'm sorry, but losing weight does not taste better than alcohol and donuts. I've been bad over this Christmas period. I've been bad over this Christmas period. I've been downing a lot of sugary energy drinks. This one is no different. I found that they do a version of Hell that's called Hell Sparkler energy drink. And I shit you not, this is an energy drink that tastes like Prosecco. It's like downing a glass of Prosecco. Yeah. Sparkling wine. It tastes like sparkling wine. Beginner mage door. Oh, right, okay. Oh, so there's a way up to the next set of floors. Right. And this will be this floor's boss. Oh, I'm a little bit concerned. Am I fully prepared for the Prince of Bel-Air? I mean, am I fully prepared for this floor? Yeah! Of course I am! Ah, the boss of this floor is Mimikyu. Mimicat. Full-on cat punch. Fire, come on. Be fire again. Yes! Ah! A song about finding girls pretty? I'm sorry, Joe Cat did that better. Light and water? I don't really have anything that uses light and water, do I? Need grass for Holy Blast. I can get a second fire. Oh, never mind, they're all dead. PK Fire! Who? Joe Cat. Animator was bullied off the internet for their song about girls. And liking girls. Close. No E and no space. Principal's office. Chapter 2, Brotherly Ties. Oh. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
罪もない学校の職員を襲撃するだなんて前代未聞の大事件です。やはり彼らは退学にすべきです。
いや、そうは言っても今回は 今回は不可抗力でしょう。生徒たちもあそこが立ち入り禁止区域だとは知らなかったわけですし。
Well, I exaggerate when I say bullied off the internet. Joe Cat's still around, but admittedly they don't make as much content as they used to.
仕方ないで済まされる話ではありません。現に被害者が出ているのですよ。
Oh dear.
被害に遭った本人も言っています。今回の件はあくまでも事故なので、ことを荒立てるつもりはないと。
むしろずれていた骨の歪みが矯正されたと喜んでましたね。
They're talking about the fact I beat the shit out of Skeleton T.
わかりました。退学という判断。
This Rosemary really wants us out, and I think she's bitter. Because the main character, Fia, her grandmother used to go to this school. I get the feeling that maybe her grandmother and this Rosemary didn't get along.
入ってはいけない場所に入り、振るってはならない暴力を振るったのは事実。今後も彼らの行動には厳しく目を光らせてください。次に何かあった場合は。
もちろんです。ちゃんと指導しますです。
Leave Revan alone. She's doing her best. She's a good teacher. Eggard has the right idea.
最後だけいいところ持っていこうなんて。
いたのですか、エガルド校長。
ここ校長室なんじゃけど。
では話もまとまったことですし。
Apparently so, yeah. Doing it on the same day as mine. That's not on. Maybe we can find some way to combine them. I'll have to throw Soy a message.
皆さん随分と生徒に甘いですね。
では、ロイ先生。
So this is Professor Roy. I think he's the brother of the one that's on our team, the swordsman. Get his name. I want to call him Sheizo. You both start at the same time. So Soy's 10-year anniversary is a couple of weeks late. He started live streaming on the 10th of December 2015. And it was Soybomb starting streaming that 2014. Anyway, it was Soybomb starting streaming that made me start streaming. Soybomb is the reason I started streaming. So, I think he had only been streaming about a week or 2 weeks when I started. There really wasn't that much time in it. Oh, Eska. You know. Yeah. I'm not so sure it's what Dragon Newt friends do. Dragon Newt, right? She's a Dragon Newt? She's a dragon. You know who else is a dragon? Draco Centauros? I'm just saying. She's the Draco of this game. Will is the Sheizo.
くる鈴木さんでいいや。ねえウィル、他に面白い話ないの？
That's right. There was a great mage called Suji Too Cool, who previously went to this academy.
面白い話か。お、さまよう幽霊の噂はどうだ？
何それ面白そう。
We're a few hours in, so if the story is hard to follow, it's hard to follow for that reason.
なると現れるらしい。毎年新入生たちが目撃して騒ぎになるってさ。悪い例なら俺が退治してやろうと思って毎晩夜中に学校を徘徊して探してるんだが。
それむしろウィルが幽霊と間違えられるんじゃないかな。ねえ、そんなのより大魔同士のことに。
Yeah, let's talk about the great mage.
やあ、相変わらず賑やかだね。実は僕も面白い噂を手に入れたんだけど。
They're still fighting.
それっても
Carbuncle and Esker are still fighting.
まあ、無料ってわけにはいかないかな。
He's a money grubber.
今回は情報量代わりに
いや、食事は遠慮しとくよ。代わりに、そうだな。お茶を一杯。
お茶だけでいいの？
毎度あり。さて、それで僕が得た情報なんだけどね。どうもこの学校の近くに
In this school, there exists a prison where the Demon King imprisoned those who opposed him. Oh, am I unlocking a new dungeon?
監獄？
そこには魔王によって閉じ込められ、無念を抱えたまま息絶えた囚人たちの霊が今も監獄内をさまよ
Is this another area I'm gonna enter that I'm not allowed to go to?
子供魂の階段でしょ？
そう、そこまで裏は取ってない。どうし、
いいから続き。
魔王。
まあ、気を取り直して、ここからが本題だ。
Hero who set off to defeat the Demon King was trapped in there.
魔王討伐に
I'm willing to bet a greater than 0 amount of money that is Sukatadara. Who's the cat? Why's there a cat in the background?
いいから落ち着け。トット、早く魔王について聞かせて。
実はその監獄には勇者が残したアイテムが
An item the hero left
知れないという
behind.
噂があるのさ。
すごい。勇者のアイテムだって。
よし行こう、すぐ行こう、今行こう、早く行こう。
いや、
勇者だとか魔王だとか、そんなのおとぎ話よ。
Yeah, you tell him, Lena.
その監獄やらだって出任せに決まってるわ。幽霊がさまよう監獄だなんて。でも気になるよ。行くだけ行ってみようよ。トット。
いやー、残念ながら詳しい場所。
また追加料金。それにトットが調べてきてくれるのを待ってるだけって。
だから行こう、今行こう。すぐ。
そうだ。図書室の古い本。
いいね。僕も
私はもうというわけだからエスカとカー君もね。
They finished fighting.
やりますわね。ヒーロー玉のくせに。
今日の授業はここまでにしましょう。
行くぞみんな。
図書室に向かえ。みやちゃん、置いてかないでくださいませ。
僕は僕で別。
Come on, Lena.
みんな、本当に変なことしないでね。
Right. Do we have any new classes available? No. That's annoying. Full grounds. Let's start selling some shit. Oh, that's right. I sell stuff at the shop in the what I actually need to do is go to storage room. And then here we can talk to Miserable Lady. We have the option to sell from our bag or sell from storage as well, which is pretty handy. But you can only sell from storage here. So these are worth 500 each. Fishing really is the best way to make money in this game. Didn't realize I had that much gold. Must have found a lot while I was exploring. I can afford the bag upgrade. I'm gonna get the bag upgrade. 30k, wasn't it? I can now carry 120 items at a time. What's the next one? 100,000 to raise bag capacity to 200. What do I have in store? Already fished. I probably could stand and grind fish until I have enough. It's Momo's not here at the moment. Just curious that there was a door here. Apparently there's a door there. Hello, Lena. Great Major Story Volume 4.
まず民族学の本から当たってみましょう。魔王だとか勇者だとかって話は眉唾っぽいけど、それのルーツになった話くらいは見つけた。
Such a good energy drink. Just like drinking Prosecco.
監獄という呼び名が通称の可能性もある。あ、すごい。卒業生の論文がこんなに数日からのもあるわ。しかも共同研究。リーナ、さっきまで元気がなかったの。
古代魔導学校始まって以来。
いいでしょ。フィアは民族学。ウィルは魔道具ビンランね。
I wonder if the person who co-wrote that book was Fia's grandmother.
任せろ。
あとはエスカだけど、
私、本を読むと秒で眠る自信がありますわ。
自信満々に言うことじゃないわよ。
嫌です。
あんたほんと何しに来たのよ。
もちろん、フィアちゃんと一緒にいるためですわ。そしてあわよくば居眠りに乗じて、フィアちゃんに膝枕をしてもらうつもりですわ。
全部聞こえてるんだけど。
あ、しまったですわ。
ちゃんとみんなに協力しないと、もう撫でてあげないからね。
わかりましたわ。リーナを手伝いますわ。
Good.
誰ですか？図書室で騒いでいるのは。あまりに
it's
甘
Roy.
いのであれば叩き出しますよ。
あれ？
いや、よく似てるけど違うよ。
なんだ、ロイじゃないか。
兄さん。
こいつはロイ、俺の双子の弟だ。
He's the younger brother?
双子か。道理で似てるわけだ。
ロイ？その名前どこかで。
Smash Brothers?
思い出した。確か飛び級で古代魔導学校を卒業して今年から教師になった人がいるって。教師？
すごいな、それは。
別に大したことではありません。僕がとても
They're simply very brilliant.
それだけのことです。
なんか、ちょっとイラッとする物言いですよね。
ちょっとエスカ。
僕たちと同じ年で魔導士の称号も持っていて、おまけに教師だなんてすごいな。それに比べて。
お、なんかかっこいい紋章の書いてある本を見つけたぞ。これはおそらく強力な封印。
Holy book that can only be opened by the hero.
先生ならちょうどよかったわ。私たちはこの学校の周辺の歴史や建造物について調べているんです。
いいのかい？勝手にダンジョンを探してるなんて知られたら、また叱られるかもしれないよ。
私を誰だと思ってるの？ちゃんとごまかすわよ。
この学校ではなく学校の周辺をですか？
もちろん知りたいのは伝統ある古代魔導学校のことですけど、少し
確かにその通りですね。なるほど。噂の
Genius girl?
少女とはあなた
Yes.
ですか。では、こちらとこちらの本を調べてみることをお勧めします。
魔導門小学？魔導士の人物名か。あ、そうか。建物の装飾に刻まれている魔法陣から
魔法陣の構造は時代やそれを刻んだ魔導士に。
何言ってる？鱗の1枚分もわかりませんわ。ありがとうございます、ロイ先生。
生徒の学習意欲に報いるのも教師の務めです。
Yeah, I bet you do.
いずれじっくり
Sweet talker.
喜んで。
ところで何を探しているんですか？魔王の監獄だ。
あ、こら。
言っちゃって。
またそれですか。兄さん、いい加減に現実を見てください。現実ならいつだって見てるぞ。俺は勇者になるんだ。勇者だの魔王だの、そんなものより兄さんは立派な魔導士に。そんなものとはなんだ。俺は本気だぞ。
Yeah. Fuck you, Roy.
どうしてそう。せっかくの才能を無駄にして。やはり副校長の懸念通りというわけ。
Screw the vice principal. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
あなた方のような問題児たちの中に兄さんを置いておくわけにはいきません。僕は何としても兄さんをまっとうな道に戻します。
なんか怒って言っちゃった。
You got mad for some reason and left. That's me. A lot of the time.
どうしたんだ？
Get mad for some reason and leave. Oh, I get rewards. Oh, it turns out the characters that I hang out with give me rewards. That's great.
どうしたんだい？
I have a theory about this game. And that's that maybe, maybe Thea's grandmother was Al from the Puyo Puyo games, from the original Mado Monogatari.
結局、魔王の監獄の場所はわからなかったね。それらしき施設の記述は見つかるのに、どうして詳しい場所が書かれてないのかしら。
陰謀の匂いがするな。
I smell a conspiracy.
めんどくさいですわね。とりあえず怪しそうなところをしらみつぶしにしていけばよいのではなくて、そんなことしてたら時間がいくらあっても足りないわよ。
見つかる前に卒業なんてことになってたりして。
それは困るよ。
あら、あなたたち。待って、どうかしたの？
あ、リーバン先生。
魔王の監獄。それってドクロ監獄のこと？
Skull Prison?
先生、知ってるんですか？
Why are you telling us?
何もドクロ監獄なら学校のすぐ近くよ。
You know we'll get in trouble.
ずっと昔は何かの施設だったらしいわ。閉鎖されて廃墟になった後、なぜか観光でも危険だから立ち入り禁。
じゃあどんな文献を調べても。
誰でも知ってる観光地だったからって。
何のんきに言ってるのよ。
It was a tourist spot, and that's why nobody knew about it. Everybody knew about it.
じゃあ早く許可を本ばかり読んでいたせいでどうにも鬱憤が溜まって仕方ありませんわ。あんた一冊も読んでないでしょ。リバン先生。
Legs are starting to get sore now.
ドクロ監獄を探索したいんです。
I used to have big plastic couple here. Plastic boxes here I could press my feet on. But because this room has been an absolute mess and I've been working through. That'll do. My feet are up enough.
校長先生に相談してみるしかないかしら。
よっしゃー、許可をもらいに行こうぜ。
ドクロ監獄は立ち入り禁止です。許可は出せません。
Boo!
っていうか、校長先生はどこに？
校長はお茶を入れに行っています。ドクロ監獄の探索許可を出すことはできません。
そこをなんとかドクロ監獄を探索する許可をください。
ダメです。
もう一声。
一声も二声もありません。ダメなものはダメです。そう
Boring.
許可が欲しいならせめて理由を言いなさい。
それは魔王が
勇者がでしたら僕の授業の課題に使うというのはいかがでしょう、ローズマリー副校長。
ロイ先生。
次の授業では僕が彼らの担当です。課題を何にするかと悩んでいたところだったので。
ドクロ監獄は閉鎖されて随分経ちます。中は危険な魔物が
Dangerous monsters. I'm level 20. I can handle this.
ですが、いえ、これはいいきっかけ。わかりました。許可しましょう。
Yay!
では、あなた方の魔導書を。これでドクロ監獄に入ることがで。
では、課題の内容について決めること。
No new classes available.
勇者のアイテムですか。ああ、俺たちはそういった
Why are all Roy's voice lines like way quieter than everybody else's?
いえ、勇者のアイテムなどでは僕の出すか。
そんなので。
ええ、ただローズマリ副校長もおっしゃったよ。それでは後ほど。
ロイ先生のおかげで探索怪しい。
僕たちのこと問題児だって。ウィルを
きっと大丈夫だよ。
そうだぞ。なんだかんだ言ってもロイは優しくて。
しっかり準備して。
Okay. Exploring Skull Prison. And because I am currently in a class, even if there were other ones, I wouldn't be able to take it now. There are story classes that you can't do other classes during, and then there's other classes with stack.
どこに向かおうかな。
Skull Prison. A creepy, mysterious prison-like dungeon in the past it was a tourist spot, was closed off due to crowds.
目的地はここで合ってたかな。
Okay, let's explore it. How bad can it be?
張り切っていくぞ。
There are sometimes traps such as spiked floors set in dungeons. Right, okay. That's what falling does. There's a Momomo here. So far, just Puyo again. Not gonna level up for a while. Bear trap. There's traps to worry about on the floor now. That affect my VT recovery rate. Bye, last time. Oh! All the enemies are dead. That's why I can't use it. But I'm not getting a chance to use my special currently because enemies die too quick. Temporary return device. That's just for if you entered the dungeon and then you ultimately decide, actually, no, I didn't want to do this. They give you a means to leave easily. On later floors, you can also leave on a certain floor and come back. One of those. Oh, yeah, we're in a different chapter now, so we've got different, different save file artwork. Kind of a shame to lose Professor Rivan from the save screen. I might now be too powerful for, like, minor enemies to be even remotely a threat. I was in work 11 hours ago. I'm in work again at 8 AM tomorrow. And then that's the last shift this year. I've actually got a holiday. Almost 2 weeks off. Which is crazy for only just having started recently. It feels like too early to have holiday. I guess the way it works with my current employer is different. Get given a certain amount of days. Just depending on which part of the year it is. You don't necessarily have to earn them the same way you have to with other employees. I've worked for employers where you can actually owe holiday if you take too much. This is different. Oh, dungeon key. Yoink. That's right, I was going to buy some and then totally forgot. I think because I blew 30k on a bag upgrade. Forgot all about the dungeon keys. I would have only been able to afford like 2 of them anyway. Alien. That's everything on this floor. Musty.
このダンジョンのどこかに
ちょっとせかさないで。でもどうい
ああ、それなら大丈夫。
そっか。
I have a dowsing. Yeah, I have like.
確認は大事だよね。
I missed him with that. This definitely seems like the kind of game you could play and you could, like, put on Crunchyroll or a movie or something. You can definitely see the through line from, like, PS Vita to this. Even though this was not, you know, released on PS Vita. An entry in this series was. You can kind of see the DNA a little bit. I don't like that they can suck my my MP. Order a missed. Oh, we could have done Lena's special. Why'd the enemies have to die so easy? Come here. Closer. Closer. Closer? Yeah. I should have whacked it. I'm sure that anybody who was on the fence about this can definitely make an informed decision based on the gameplay they've seen today. This is kind of like a little halfway house between like a traditional dungeon crawler and something more sort of like JRPG and action RPG-esque. I'm so glad there isn't, like, item appraising in this, because that would drive me mad. If I had to do appraising of items found as well. That's something that can fuck off from dungeon crawlers as far as I'm concerned. You found old rag. Appraise it. Now it's worth $5,000. What is this, Antiques Roadshow? Even worse when you have to take the item to a special NPC that does appraisals. That always drives me mad in a vidya. Like, oh yeah. Your main character just can't, I don't know, appraise items on the spot? Or, like, gain the ability to appraise items on the spot? No, they have to go to a specific old geezer in town. They have to pay, like, a paltry sum for, like, an appraisal. Completely unnecessary, but there'll be, like, some paltry sum, like a couple of hundred. whole thing's daft. Like, if I pick up an item, I know what it is, right? I wouldn't go through a dungeon and pick up an old rag and go, gee, what's this? I sure hope this is valuable. And then take it to town and suddenly know it's worth money, right? I wouldn't pick up every old rag I see. So, why would I have to go take some old rag to be appraised? Surely I'd look at it and go, yeah, that seems expensive. Like, I wouldn't even have an issue with it in a game if, like, you picked up an item that needed to be appraised and it said, like, valuable looking rag. Something like that. Valuable looking cloth. Like, I'd probably be more accepting of that. Because then, like, at least there's some indication that the character realizes it might be a valuable item. Yeah, it's Suketadara! Yeah, Fishman! Fish!
私たち黙って見てるの？
ツッコミを入れるタイミングを見失ってた。
へい、貴様は何者だ？ファンキーウェーブ。スケトウダラです。
It's good to see Suketadara again after so long. Except, you know, he's in every Puyo game since like fucking like 10th anniversary or whatever.
陽気だとかそれだけじゃ済ませないビジュアルしてるでしょ。
手とか足とか。
美味しそう。
ヘイヘイヘイ。
なんか変な踊り。
なんですと？俺様のことは何と言おうが構わねえが、俺様のダンスを悪く言うのだけは許せねえ。覚悟しやがれ。
Uh-oh. You upset him. He'll be a minor enemy after this dungeon. Fish! Yes! Water blast! Bonk. I need to change the skills I have so they line up with my teammates' abilities. No. No, I won't do that to Suketadara. Eska might. He's not suspicious. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
僕たちは何を見せられてるんだろうね。
漫才かな。
Yeah. Manzai. which is the course setup for all of Puyo Puyo's pre-battle cutscenes. They're all based on Japanese stand-up comedy.
俺様の名前はスケトウならいわば魂の旅人だぜダンスをこよなく愛し窮屈な群れを離れていくとせ心の理想郷を探し求めるエトランゼ人は俺様をこう呼ぶさすらいの風来坊と
あんたが住所不定無職だってことは分かったわ。
That also feels like a Twitter response meme.
風来坊だ
悪い魚類じゃなさそう。
食うのもあれだしリリースするか
賛成。自然に返した方がいいね。
美味しそうなのに。
待ったこうしてあったのも何かの縁だもうちょっと話をしようじゃねえか
Skate.
ほらヒレスリ
It's a type of fish.
漁港のなんとかって言うだろ
そんな魚類限定みたいなことわざ知らないわよ。そもそもあんたヒレないじゃない。
もしかしてずっと一人じゃなくて一匹で寂しかったのかな。
お魚さんお魚さん、勇者のアイテムって知ってる？
そんなもん見たことも聞いたこともねえ
じゃあ光る目印は見なかったか
ああ光り物なら
本当聞いてみるもんだなよーし行ってみるか
おっともういい時間だよ。一度
そうですわね。食べ物のお話ばかりで。
Oh, I could easily go another 10 dungeon levels.
そうね。
Gameplay in this is fun.
だけど今日はここまでにしましょう。
俺はまだ冒険し足りないぞ
帰りますわよ、ウィル。
あれお前ら行っちまうのかあ生かした魚類の話聞きたくねえか妖怪と食ってな
Cringe. Nothing in the arena to collect. Game wants me to progress, so I will progress. Even though I could easily go deeper. Game simply won't allow me to. Turn in the assignment anyway. That might add the other assignments for this chapter. The board. This also will allow me to make a start on the Grimoire. Yeah, here we go. Right, exploring Skull Prison is required. But here we can access all the optional ones. Search for my memo. Power. We can basically have all of these active at once, I believe. Bright red seed and sky blue seed. That'll be in the quest menu. So tell me what I need. Games like, here's how VT works. I've already played for 4 hours. I know how VT works. And then the goal is just explore to where you've already explored several times. Weapon skills. Still equipped type. That's new to me. This is one have a battle. No. Some of them have battles where it's like, now use what you learned to fight these Puyo. When you get close to a disbelief, they throw branches in your direction.
そうね
Oh. That's what those sticks do. They just fill up your inventory.
こういうのはどうかしらそうね
Okay. Can I turn any of these in?
こういうのはどうかそうね
今回は簡単だったかな
No. Climb to floor 5. Beat disbeliefs. Catch mini mackerel. Harvest fluffy potato. Bright red seed and sky blue seed.
こういうのはどう
Right. Although the game wants me to do the story right away, let's have a look-see.
どうかしましたか？
Okay, bright red seed and sky blue seed. I have a sky blue seed, I don't have a bright red seed. Let's go ahead and buy one of those.
よろ
Go to the school grounds.
どれどれ
Let's plant bright red seed, sky blue seed, get the fluffy potato.
どれどれ
Just plant some random seeds.
どれどれ
It's worth setting it up.
どんな野菜
It gives me a fluffy potato as well. It's worth setting them up. If I'm gonna go to a dungeon and progress time, then I should at least bother to set up more. Same goes for this. I'm gonna be coming back to it.
肥料選びも大事な工程だよね
That'll do for now.
たくさん実がな
Next, I guess I want to go to Major's Tower. Actually, let's go back to the school grounds. Said something about equipping a skill tome. Wasn't aware I could equip multiple weapons. That's interesting. Need to swap out for a for wind. Yeah. Still equipped tome. How do I use it? Uh-huh.
第一歩一人前の魔導士に近づいたね
Right. In order to do that, I need to do that. Get to like floor 5. Need to get to like floor 9. to get Riven's memo.
どこに向かおうかな。
ここってお宝、まだ見ぬお宝が僕を呼んでいる。
張り切っていくぞ。
Bag 93. Send some stuff back. Don't need to escape a dungeon anytime soon. Movement speed increased. Some enemies disappear. Might be worth holding on. Don't need ingredient. And goes for synthesis items. Not going to be doing any synthesis in here. Got our bag storage down to 35 of money. And we're going to take the standard route through the dungeon. Alright. It's this one. Because we need to do this for Rivan's memo. Like floor 5 for one quest, and Rivan's memo is on like floor 9. Let's double check that. Floor 9 for Rivan. Any mackerel, we will find a pond. Defeat disbeliefs on floor 6. Standard stuff. So this is pretty relaxing. After I was going to say a long day at work, I only did 5 hours. More that I woke up so early for it. I've actually achieved so very little today. In like the grand scheme of things. The new the prototype version of the new 2026 stream layout is on screen. Prototype version of the screen. Oh. In terms of like anything else productive, not really. The enemies now are dying way too fast. Got me thinking about the system that I would employ for a dungeon crawler game. That after reaching a certain level, enemies would just die upon contact, and you just get like a small amount of XP. That was done with Persona 5. It was an upgrade you could get, I think, for leveling up Ryuji. That allowed you to just run enemies off the road if they were weaker than you. Kill them immediately. And that made traveling through mementos like less painful. This game hopefully has something similar. Hopefully. But like after a point I could just like run into an enemy, and if I'm stronger they just die. I would definitely put something like that in a dungeon crawler, that's for sure. Yeah. Hey Papes, from what I remember like hearing, the original Persona 5 Mementos was like really painful. People did not enjoy it. And then Royal just came along and just streamlined a lot of things. Plus you had the stamp rally as well, which made mementos like gave you permanent upgrades. I really feel like going back to P5. I've still got my playthrough, my second playthrough on Xbox, where I'm trying to unlock the third semester, because I missed out on it on my first playthrough. I got the Persona 5 ending, not the Persona 5 Royal ending. At some point I'll go back to it. Oh, only one track as well. Yeah, I did like how the music changed slightly between the sections. Like Path of Orbonaut or whatever has like a different piece of music to like Path of Tyrannog or whatever. Hold on, I think Orbonaut is a bad nick in Sonic. You know what I mean? Like each section in Mementos has like a different tune. Right, reach the floor. That's one quest we needed to do. Was reach floor 5. We're gonna keep at it because from floor I think it's 6, we have to fight disbeliefs. And then... Yo! Poison! Yeah, I think trying to recover any of that old PS3 stuff now is probably a nightmare with, you know, how old that service is. Curry time! Time to eat some rotten curry. Physical copy on PS3. It's expensive, but that's not put you off getting a game before. That's not put you off getting a game before. I'm glad Royal went so cheap on Xbox, because it was on Game Pass. Physical copies of that game went really cheap. I think I picked mine up for about 14 quid. Brand new on Amazon. Crazy. That 2 portals. I have to make sure I go on the one that takes me to floor 6. I'd hate to miss the side missions I came in here to complete. Oh, nice. Yeah, mine a little bit later. I played through the whole thing on Game Pass. Well, I had a Game Pass sub. Which meant, you know, my save file was stored in the cloud. I think I was playing it on PC, Xbox Play Anywhere on Game Pass, and then bought it physical on Xbox so I could use my save file on the Xbox Cloud. Right, that's item transfer device. I may as well have a look to see if there's something I need to transfer. Yeah, I don't need seeds on me. Don't need synthesis items on me. Don't need ingredients. One is fine. Two. That much healing. You know, a lot of this I don't need on me. It's just security and safety. Yeah, the royal stuff on PS4, and then having to, of course, buy the DLCs. And then when it came out physical on Switch and Xbox, it came with all the DLC included. I don't know if they did a release on PS4 eventually with all the DLC or not. And these are the disbeliefs on floor 6. These are who I need to beat for another side quest. And then make my way to floor 9 for Rivan's memo for a notes. And that'll be 3 side missions cleared off. Next floor. Game's like, do you want to go back to the classroom? No. Ah, like a digital bundle DLCs. I bought it on Xbox because of the cloud save. Otherwise, I would start over on Steam. I'm still tempted to start over on Steam. It's one of those games where just... It's really compelling characters, really enjoyable story. Gameplay's fun. And of course, on Steam it comes with all the DLC as well, so... You know... I don't feel like working for my victory today. Myriad truths. Myriad truths. Myriad truths. Got that as an option. That's what my second playthrough's been like. Just been going through early fights with Myriad truths. And then, because I did Takemi on my last playthrough. I got her chocolate, so she leveled up really fast. But I don't know who my beloved on the second playthrough is going to be. It might be Teach. I'm not sure. My heart says Futaba. Everybody just runs in and immediately attacks the first Puyo. It doesn't have a chance to even fight me. Ah. You do, like, live-in care. I had some family members who did that, and that can be quite draining, so I hear. The important thing is just that you're there for the person if they need something. So you can't sleep. You can nap, but you can't sleep because you need to be there if something's required. I'm not leveling up very fast anymore. To be fair, the enemies in this dungeon give shit XP, and I am way too OP at this point. So many floor dowsings in the loot this time. It's good money though, isn't it? Oh, I didn't get the preemptive strike. Okay. Everything's dead anyway. It's Momo. Got any dungeon keys? You do. Not that I'm gonna need them at this point in the dungeon, but have anything I can sell you? No, not particularly. Not anything worth any kind. Not that I need to worry about cash at the moment. If I need money for the bag upgrade, I can just sell fish. I can imagine. Please tell me you have had some decent rest since then. It's all well and good earning money, but you can't get your youth back if you lose it, you know? If my dulcet tones help anybody sleep tonight, I will take that as a compliment. That I'm somebody's nap slop. Ooh, 4 Puyo. You on floor 9 yet? Yes, we are. This is the floor where Rivan's memo is hiding. Nice, nice. I feel like I had too much rest over Christmas, and then it was a 5:30 wake up this morning, and because my circadian rhythm was not set for that, right now I'm running on fumes. I am going to leave through that portal, but I'm going to collect everything that's on this floor first.
現在地は
Good, good. I've booked some time off already for the coming year. I've got the week of my birthday off, which is next week.
豊作だよ。とっても
That's good. That's all dealt with. Then I've got a week booked off in March. And then there's the week in, I believe, April or May. My family is going away. It's April. And I don't fancy having to potentially do late or, late closes or early opens. And look after the cats during that time, so I booked that time off so I could be around to help the cats, keep them company.
私にかかればこんなものよ。やーやー確認は大事だよね。
Portal we want is on the right, but I want to see what this little path down to the bottom has for me. Oh, this is just a cultivation spot. I didn't fertilize that tree the last time I was here, so... Oh, this means we didn't get a chance to catch a fish in the Mage's Tower, which we still need to do. And I've got an escape magic circle, so keep going. I need to catch a fish in this dungeon. That's the door that takes us to the next floor. And we're a bachelor mage, so we can open that. My VT is low. Got here skeleton tea. Yeah. Oh! Holy Blast! Eh? One cool. Yeah, Holy Blast. First time getting to use that one. Right, that's our escape portal, but we didn't get a chance to catch a fish in here. So, the journey continues. And we go further. Right. It does feel like a lot of this game is spent in dungeons, but one thing I want to make clear is, like, the first 3-ish hours of this I played before this stream, I barely spent enough time in dungeons. Like, I was in and out of dungeons, but it was for, like, 5 floors. Here's a cutscene. Ha ha ha. Back to school. 6 floors. Ho ho, here's a cutscene. I picked the perfect point to pick this up from a live stream point of view because it meant that I cut out all of the sort of prologue. Just get into it without hanging around too much. If it has 3 dots, does that mean it's a cat? I'm looking for clues, because I tried hitting it, and hitting it didn't do anything. I'm going to see if there's any sort of indication that it's a mimic. I'm thinking it might be the speech bubble. One thing this game could do, if it really wanted to be tongue-in-cheek, they could add an extra mode that's like a puzzle game. Like a Tetris-style puzzle game. Like, it doesn't have to play like Puyo Puyo, but it would be the ultimate flex. I think they should do it. I think they should add a Puyo Puyo style mode to this as like the ultimate flex. Let's make it columns, yeah! Sega's not doing anything with columns at the moment. Idea Factory have the chance to do something really funny, and I hope they do. I really hope they do. Eska level up, Eska level up. Well, naturally, I am biased because I received a key for this, but you're a Switch owner, Papes. You have your Switch for those long shifts. Does this look like something you'd play? I don't know how well this runs on the original Switch, because I'm playing this here on a Switch too. I can't imagine there's that much of a performance difference, but it's worth checking, like videos and stuff online. I could definitely see this game being a bit samey after a while. Especially when enemies die really quickly, like they do at the moment. You know what? Video games never take priority over real life stuff. This time of year, there's so many great offers available online. So many games for cheap. And it's a major temptation. But I'm trying to steer well clear of temptations like that this time of year. I picked up a couple of things on Steam. I'm going to pick up a couple more things on Steam. But, I picked up Leave It Alone on Steam. Then I'm going to pick up some cheap sort of like 44 pence stuff that's been on my radar for a while. It goes down to $50. You know, the kind of stuff that you got to grab there and then. Hey! How's it going? My hands on Monkey today. Then like, born from. Oh, that's right. Yes, you posted it in the Discord. That's the Damon Albarn Journey to the West album. I remember it being interesting when I listened to it before. Is that a teleporter? That's a locked door. Okay, how do I get that open? I've not seen that before in a dungeon. We still got jumping flat. Nice. Yes. Please be good treasure. Doesn't look very good so far. Oh, I got a dungeon key back. Nice. Got the key back that I spent. Oh! ZFE, is that like a... Is that like connected to gorillas at all? Hit magic circle. Not great loot, but hey, loot's loot. I'll take it. Although what I really need is a pool to go fishing. Kind of weird that I haven't seen one yet. More Puyo. I just like how old this feels. Like, it feels like a Vita game in, like, the best way. It's archaic. It's old-fashioned. And I'm totally okay with that. Curry time. Let's get some heals going. I can afford to. I barely use my MP. My class specializes in both melee and magic. If I come in for the melee attacks, wait for the bar to fill, use the magic. Yet another floor with no pool in it. Just because I got a side quest that requires it. I feel like the game's punishing me a little bit. Well, there's Momo on this floor, so that's a good indication there might be a pool. If they spawned Momo on this floor, then they might spawn some other things too. Light and water. Good. Oh, ice and water. Yeah. Ice counts as mist. Look at that. Level 26 for Lena. I can afford to waste a floor dowsing. Got like 6 million of them. Yeah, Sega and Idea Factory came to some sort of like agreement for this game. Because Sega are credited in the credits under like special thanks. And yeah, Skeleton T, Sukadodara, Owlbear, Zo Daimeo. I haven't seen Owlbear or Zo Daimeo yet, but they are in the game. And Carbuncle, of course, and the Puyo. Yeah! The elephant that shakes the entire dungeon when he drops the Puyo. That big fat fuck. Yeah, Minotaur is oddly missing in this. I guess anybody who is sort of more prominently used in Puyo Puyo. But even that's not a solid rule of thumb, right? Because Skeleton T and Sukatodara are in most Puyo Puyo games. They're in this. I would like to see a Sega crossover DLC with this. Because Idea Factory have worked with Sega before for like the Sega Hard Girls versus Neptunia, right? I would love to see a DLC that, you know, at least has some of my favorite characters show up. Like Draco, Ali. Especially if they had their Puyo Pion looks. Oh, a man can dream. Do I have a portable Transfer device. I have a few portable transfer devices. Okay, let's clear some of this junk. I don't need to keep seeds while I'm in the dungeon. Any synthesis items are unneeded. Any ingredients? I don't. Let's transfer those. That's basically cleared up half of my bag. Yeah, I think that would really work for a DLC. Bring beloved characters back. Bring them back in an art style that kind of lends itself to this game's look and feel. I'd be all over that. It would also clear up some confusion with this game, because, like, I guess my headcanon is that we are Ali's granddaughter. That's what I'm working with in my head. We don't have a fishing hole in this one either. Mark. Reason I think we're Al's granddaughter is because Thea, the main character, her grandmother defeated a demon king alongside the legendary mage. Our main character, Thea, has known Carbuncle pretty much all her life. I think there's a good chance that Carbuncle was handed down from Al to Thea. And a DLC featuring Puyo characters... A DLC featuring Puyo characters would clear up the connection. Because at the moment, we're basically playing with, like, X-Beats, right? Basically playing with X-Beats. Thea is obviously Al, right? The mage, Carbuncle follows around. Eska, basically Dracocentauros. She's a dragon newt. And the first time you meet her, she breathes fire. And she does the arms down pose that Draco does. Lena is either witch or Brulu. It's hard to tell. I think it's meant to be witch. Then Will is Shazo, and I'm struggling to point a finger to who in classic Puyo Koto could be. Classic Puyo or Mado. He's the fly in the ointment of my theory. Ta-da! 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 I do appreciate that Sega tried to do an English dub for Puyo Fever way back when. Sega knew the series was goated. It was convincing the West that the series was goated. Get really real. I still quote that. I still quote that. I still like that. I appreciate that even then Sega knew their series was goated. They just had to convince the West it was goated, which took a while. They kind of did it with Puyo Tetris. I think they saw how many people, myself included, imported Puyo Tetris. I imported it for PS4 and Xbox One. Probably went, oh shit, all these people importing it. I guess we should actually localize it. I appreciate they did. And the dub is solid for Puyo Tetris and Puyo Tetris 2. The dub is solid for the currently Apple Arcade exclusive. Is it Puyo Dream Pop or whatever it is? A fucking Puyo game set in a dream. Dub for that solid too. That game is way better than it has any right to be, stuck languishing on fucking Apple Arcade. I'm hoping we'll see a Steam port of that in 2026. It's probably getting close to being out of the, Oh! Ooh. I'd like to meet Draco. That's Wendy Lee, isn't it? I might be way off the mark. Yeah. That Draco's voice does things to me in Japanese, but her English voice actress's voice also does things to me. Things I cannot explain. Things that I would struggle to explain on a YouTube live stream. The voice is just the right kind of mixture of Genki Girl and self-obsessed, which fits Draco to a T. Pure energy, but then so self-obsessed that she won't use that energy to help anybody else. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's Sander Mobus! John Persona! This is it. I can hear it now as well. That's the thing, I can hear it now. Level 27 for Fear. Oh, no. Yes. So far, every single one of these has given me a key. The loot. Been worth it. No key this time, huh? Well, still worth it. 5 chests instead of 1. All it costs is 1 key. Branch was put into your bag. I like that that is the entirety of their nuisance. They're designed to just slow you down. To fill you up with items when you don't notice, and then when you go to pick something up, like, oh, my bag is full of branches. You can throw them away. Like, you're not stuck with them in your inventory. I bet they're not worth anything. I wonder if there's a... if there's like a value problem. Like standing here and then talking to Momomo and trying to sell them. I bet they're not worth it. Yeah, 0. That's how they stop you doing this. Otherwise, it would be worth it for you to stand there and just absorb them. I wonder if they have any use in the fertilizer. Oh, Chiaki's the blonde-haired one, right? No. Yes. I watched one episode of Madoka, so I could be way off. Oh! Madoka in Madoka. Chiaki in Danganronpa 2. Right, with you. And I know you you are a Chiaki fan. Or rather, you have based taste. Out of that game, I'm more of an Ibuki guy myself. Or Yoko. I know that my choice is very much considered verboten amongst the fandom. But all I can say is, haha, die silly worms, squishy. That was the room full of treasure. I've done that. There's literally been nowhere to fish yet. Nope. Cultivation and curry. I'm at the mercy of the RNG gods, essentially. Or if a fishing hole is going to show up. I am happy in knowing that my waifus in that game didn't kill anybody. That is a huge plus for me, considering my waifu in the first game killed everybody in a roundabout way. It's nice to know my waifus in the second game were not quite as fucked up. Oh man, I'm curious about that Danganronpa 2 remake that's coming out next year. I still can't say next year. Only for a couple more days. I want to see at what point it's gonna diverge, because it's gonna diverge. Ultimate lucky student. Don't you mean the ultimate hope? Don't you mean the ultimate despair due to a bug at the very end of the game where it displays Naegi's trait as ultimate despair for some reason in the translation because they fucked up. Could be from Nagato's perspective. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Unless it differs differently, there's basically like a part of the game where we already played it from Nagato's perspective in Danganronpa 2, so I'll take from Nagato's perspective if Nagato becomes the main character who's trying to keep everyone alive and oh god, I'm failing with the name. Don't tell me. No, it's gone. I would like to see a flip where the main character of the second game is sort of in a bad guy role. I think everyone should praise him. Quite frankly. My man's deserves praise. No fishing hole. The next floor is the last floor that could have a fishing hole on it. Or I basically have to reload the dungeon from like floor 10 and try again. I'm hoping that it is basically like playing a brand new game. I'm hoping that it's roughly the same length as the original and is like completely different. I basically want it to justify a second playthrough and a second purchase. Because Live 2D is not reason enough to get a remaster of Danganronpa 2. No enemies alive, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. I just don't see the point in buying 2 again just because they've added like a small bit of content. Like, I want it to be substantial. Since I'm not in the position where I can just throw a shit ton of money at games that I've essentially already played. I've done that before, you know. I bought Resident Evil 4 Remake. I bought other remakes and then gone like, huh. It's nice to have this, but at the same time, I already have this, you know? Silent Hill 2 Remake was different enough, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake also. Any remake that is like canonically takes place after when the original is set and plays with expectations, it's fine. But any other remake that's sort of standard note for note, I have to really be in the mood for that. Otherwise, it's buying a game I already own. I was hoping 100 line would see a significant reduction over Christmas. So I'd love to get it. I bought Pokemon Legends ZA when it came out, and played it for about 2 weeks and was in love with it. Was over the moon with it, and then I got to a point where I just dropped off from it, and then I ended up trading it in. And I know that if I played Metroid Prime 4, I'd do exactly the same thing. If I bought Metroid Prime 4, I'd probably play it for 2 weeks, think it's God's gift to games, and then just and be like, nah. In terms of like Switch to killer apps, I would say right now the only thing that I would consider a Switch to killer app is Bonanza. Mario Kart World is good. Got a fishing pond. Oh, thank fuck for that. Mario Kart World is good, but it's not worth owning a Switch 2 for. It's one of those things where I was going to buy a Switch 2, so I may as well get it. Or blah 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 bought me a Switch 2 for Christmas. I may as well get Mario Kart. Oops. That used up some of my VT. Do curry. Running out of bag space. I think there is a Momo on this. My bag will probably be full after this fight. With spoils and drops. Yeah, so Sonic Cross Worlds is one of those games that I really want, but just it's impossible to justify. The price is too high. When I consider that for half the price of Cross Worlds, you could pick up the new Katamari and the new Pac-Man world. Two utterly fantastic games. And it would still cost you half. It's like, the savvy shopper says I would get more enjoyment out of Katamari than out of Pac-Man World. Pac-Man World is still like $24.99 or $12.99, depending on if you shop around, if you want it on Steam. Right, it's money. Oh, that open network test was fantastic. I'm very impressed with how well that game runs on PC. Yay, they gave me a warp. Nice. Kingdom Hearts was one of those ones where I went out and bought it on Steam as soon as it was added. A few years back, when Final Fantasy VII Remake launched on Steam, there was an affiliate for Green Man Gaming, who was on the Steam forums, and he had a gold XP link that if you followed it, it gave you like permanent gold status on Green Man Gaming, and also gave you a discount on Final Fantasy VII. But you would only get the discount on Final Fantasy VII if you would only get the gold member status if you bought Final Fantasy VII directly from Green Man Gaming with that person's affiliate code. So I got the discount and got the basically unlimited gold XP membership on Green Man Gaming. And as a result, every time something Square Enix launches on Steam, they seem to have some sort of deal with Green Man Gaming where those games are really, really fucking cheap compared to, like, buying them brand new on Steam. They're, like, sometimes up to 45% off the sale price. There was a major deep discount on Kingdom Hearts on Green Man Gaming when that hit Steam. Turn in. Turn in. Nerd. Welcome, Entjet. I am indeed a nerd. Reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons where Homer Simpson's like, nerd! Yep. One more assignment to turn in. I need to actually unlock stuff in the Grimoire now. Came here after 3 ads. I appreciate you sitting through the ads. I wasn't aware that they bombard you with quite that many. Catch diligent tuna, soul prison. Okay. Whip. Cook a regular curry. Curry with naan. Yes. I like my Japanese video games with a lesson in how to cook curry. Right. Do I have anything? Oh, Momo! 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 Toto implied that there was something that I get for talking to Momomo, but I guess not. What housing? Dungeon keys. Only got enough of those. Don't have any equipment. Whoa! Thanks for subscribing. Try horror games at night, then you know how miserable life can get. I've played horror games on stream before. That tends to be mostly an October thing. But it depends. When a publisher offers me a horror game, then quite often I'll play horror games at other times of the year. There was a few we played this year that were actually kind of effective. Some psychological stuff. Right. Further exploration of Skull Prison is required. Mm-hmm. Eska's going off to buy rations. To come back with a bunch of Funyuns. Like Breaking Bad. Yo, Mr. White, I brought the Funyuns. Fuck Jesse. Alright, back to Skull Prison. Maybe I'll get to actually explore it this time. Slightly before departing. Oh. More cutscenes. It's Professor Roy. He's coming to make the moves on Lena. You just know it. You feel pity. Okay, he's not gonna get her her heart and her love. Luck is a part of the magic arts. It is a part of the magic arts. And take you to the place where you should be. In my bed. God damn it, Roy. Fucking hell, Nightbot. Why have I not removed that one? Unmourned. Let me look that one up. I assume it's on. Unmourned. 30% off. Oh, very PT. Based on the screenshot. Let me see if that one's on Keymailer. It is, but it's not available to request. Well, I followed it for now. Might be worth me sending them an email. A bit too pricey for my taste. Currently, I'm interested in any games that are a 0. I will stretch to $3. I will stretch to $3. But free is better. Oh, shit. I'm game for horror. Dread Out this year was a phenomenal publisher opportunity. That was through, I want to say, Terminals, as opposed to Keymailer. That was so good. I enjoyed that immensely. There is something about Indonesian horror that is particularly effective. I think there's a good chance that I will, of my own accord, check out Dread Out 2 at some point. I'm fairly sure... Did I buy that on Steam? Go ahead and stick Unmourned on my wish list. Okay, that's done. Out of curiosity, did I... No, I got Dread Out and Keepers of the Dark. Go to the store page for Keepers of the Dark. That'll probably take me to the Dread Out franchise page. It doesn't. That'll take me to yeah, it does. Dread Out franchise. Dread Out 3. Oh, there's a Dread Out 3 coming out next year. Nice. Dread Out 2. 837. It is already on my wish list. Okay. That's a potential. I did enjoy the original Dread Out very much. Bit old-fashioned in certain places. You can tell it was an early game from that developer. It definitely got better as they went on. Time to fish, and I don't know what fish are available here yet. Oh. This one I'm not going to be able to catch with this product. Armor Anomaly. That one I think I can catch with my current rod. Mackerel? Oh, fry mackerel. Roblox. Ah. I did play Doors Rush on Roblox. I want to say that was this year. When did I play that with Attack? Or he retired again? He's the only streamer I know that's retired like 5 times. And then still comes back. Streams them all. I mean, Doors Rush was interesting enough, but there's only like so much you can do with horror in Roblox. I'd be interested in doing maybe a stream of just like some of the more sort of horror themed Roblox experiences. Because there is sort of like the comedy of horror in Roblox being like horror in children's Lego game. You know what I mean? Like, Fortnite's similar. Like, Fortnite has a whole bunch of experiences in, like, the creative mode made by Japanese horror developers. And some of those get particularly twisted. In terms of like a live stream, maybe like a batch of similar experiences together in one stream, as opposed to focusing on one horror game on Roblox for several hours. So jumping between horror experiences and taking recommendations from the chat might be a good shout. I don't really know what to do for tomorrow, because tomorrow is my 10-year anniversary of streaming on YouTube. Oh dear God. The first game I ever streamed on YouTube was Bleach Heat the Soul, PSP. Of course it was. Nerd, am I right? I feel like it should be something Bleach related, but at the same time, you know, what is there? There's Blitz in Fortnite at the moment. New Christmas updates like creepy guys came to eat food. That's just any family member that you haven't seen for a while. You invite over for Christmas. I've definitely had a few Christmases where creepy guys came over to eat food. On occasion, they were related to me. Oh, rotten curry. I think a rotten curry over no curry. And I don't follow. I can stand on those bear traps. They don't count as something on the floor that damages me. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Lina leveled up. Love to see it. Enemy just standing there and taking it. Getting to the point where fighting enemies feels like a waste of time. Since I get barely any XP for it, it just fills my bag up with useless shit. Getting a bit OP now. Lina is being convinced that that she should leave the party because she's more intelligent than everyone in it. I'm hoping that she realizes that she has come to love the members of the party. I want Lina to have an arc where she comes to realize the power of friendship. I want her to have a Grinch moment where her heart grows 3 sizes. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm getting a bit overpowered now, I think. I'm gonna really put a few hours into this game. There's the guy who has now, at this point on stream, played this game for as long as he had before the stream started. It's kind of embarrassing, really. I'd put 3 solid hours into the game before live streaming it. And now I put 3 solid hours into it today. definitely feel like I can say a lot more about Mado Monogatari Fear in the Wondrous Labyrinth than I could before I started streaming it today. Glad I did though. It takes the priority off getting a Sushi Bites episode done. It's one of those games that's kind of self-explanatory. You see it and you either go, oh yeah, this is my cup of tea, or you go, yo, what the fuck is bro playing? Like, it's either one or the other, right? Oh, what the fuck is bro playing? I'm gonna go until 3.5 hours. I think that's good. That still gets me in bed in enough time for my 5:30 wake up tomorrow morning. And I need to figure out how I'm celebrating tomorrow. A 10-year anniversary on this stupid, shitty website. Well, it's not even the 10-year anniversary on this stupid, shitty website, right? Because I've been on YouTube since 2008. It's the 10-year anniversary of me live streaming tomorrow. I started live streaming in 2014. Means I'll have done a whole 10 whole years. Not every day, but like quite often. I should count how many live streams I've done. And like by the number of days that are in those 10 years. And figure out what the average stream rate was. That's something I could probably do. Stream tomorrow. During the celebrations. Be like... work out the exact, like, average of how many streams I did. Like, on average, how many days a week I stream on average? What percentage of those 10 years? Days I live stream. That sort of thing. Oh, good. A transfer box. It got tons of dungeon keys. Oh, shit. Be down to 44. Steel ore. Useless.
戦闘タイムにしようよ。
Oh. Temporary return device. We got a boss then. Yeah.
現在地は
Okay. Full heal.
だいぶ奥までやってきましたが、印らしきものはありませんでしたわね。
A thing that looks like a mark. Sort it out. Sort it out, Idea Factory. Look, I know you gave me a free copy of the game, but that is egregious. How dare you make one spelling mistake so far in, like, 6 hours of me playing?
お魚さんの見間違い？それか噂の方が間違ってたわね。
僕の情報は確かだよ。
あなた、いつもどこから情報を仕入れてきてますの？
情報源は秘密さ。僕の商売に関わるからね。
コウ君が何か見つけたみたい。
なんも見え。
いや、待って。
光った。
おお、やるな黄色いの。
この目印、どこかで見た。
Yeah, in the jail cell
で、
earlier.
勇者のアイテムはどこだ。
ちょっと待ってて。ここを外してと。
ついに見つけたぞ。これが勇者の
Oh wow, like some kind of sword.
なんか想像してたのと少なくとも。
この輝き、デザイン、まさに勇者のアイテムだぜ。
そうかな。ねえトット、本当にこれが勇者のアイテム？トット？
ごめん。うん。多分それで間違いないと。
一体どんな力が隠されているんだ。
The cat took it.
なんでダンジョンに猫がいるの？
The cat was in the classroom before.
大敵ですよ兄さん。
Oh, it was Roy.
ロイ？
言ったでしょ。くれぐれも注意してと。
そんなのずるい。
ダンジョン探索では目当てのものを見つけた時が最も危険な瞬間です。
まだだ。アイテムはまだ目の前にある。
なるほど。力ずくで奪い返すと。僕は
Oh, we're gonna get to kick his ass. Fuck yeah.
みんな、アイテムを取り返すんだ。
Yeah, let's kick his ass. Fuck you, Roy.
みんな油断しちゃダメだよ。
Someone wants to get murked today, huh? Fine by me.
こういう使い方もあるんですね。
Oh, he's already dead. We didn't even get to use our finisher on him.
降参しろ。
お断りします。
仕方ない。なら、俺の必殺技で分からせてやる。行くぞ。
まだそんな子供じみた。
Burning? Poor guy.
汚れた土では立派な木であろうと根腐れを起こしてしまう。ならば、その土ごと取り替えるしかない。やはり兄さんはそんなところにいるべきでない。それがよくわかりました。
You hang around with people who hold you back. No, it's called friends. You don't understand the power of friendship. A terrible teacher. He is no. I guess maybe I prefer Professor Riven myself. Hey, each their own. The thing that bit, like Tasty Teacher's got to be about 9 years old, surely at this point. The stream moment. Jeez. That's depressing when you think about it for too long. Well, thank you very much for coming, everybody. I'm gonna go because I need to be up at 5:30 in the morning tomorrow morning. To wake up and get breakfast in enough time. Get to work for 8. I'm working 8 till 1. And then that's it. That's me off for almost 2 weeks. Friday's Z-Day really could make a comeback. There is something that I was shown earlier this week. A mod for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 that revamps the game and just makes it better. So I might take a look at that. Like, it fully revamps the character creator. It restores like lots of cut content. I think it's literally called like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 revamp. They added for April Fool's Day this year duplicate Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super, which is cool. So I might check that out. That might be a good thing to come back. Oh, sorry. Getting a lot of trapped wind. It might be good for me to just like lay down and try to sleep now. I'm far too tired. Anyway, thank you very much for coming, everybody. Until next time, if we live that long, take care. Bye-bye.